How do you do and how do you do? Skippermate Gaming here, and welcome to Injustice: Gods Among Us. Now, no, I am not going to stop doing PC gaming. I'm just splurging on mobile games because I finally have a way to record this. I would have done lots of videos on this game if I knew how to record it sooner, but they just basically announced Injustice 2 is coming out next year. They just put up the trailer. I would have reacted to it, except I didn't know how awesome the trailer was going to be, and also React channels are cancer, so I'm going to just, do a character little analysis. They just released a new character for Injustice 2 called, where is he? Injustice 2 Superman. He is incredibly overpowered. If you haven't played this game before, he is, oh man, he is just, I can't describe just how incredibly overpowered this character is. So basically, every time Superman tags in, he takes no damage from the first special received. Bonus 5% damage and 5% health per promotion. Basically, that means every time I promote this character, he gets an extra buff of 5% damage and health that just affects his overall stats at all times. So it'll be a maximum of 35% increase to all stats. In addition to his just astronomical stats, he also has the highest stat total in the game. Plus, basically, every time he tags in and out, he becomes invincible to any special attacks. So yeah, extremely overpowered. I'm just going to, I've been grinding, trying to level this guy up, and I almost got him to max Elite 7, level 50. So we're going to max him out in this episode, and also, check him out at the same time. Oh man, I gotta have Doomsday on my team. Alright, who do I want to switch out? Let's see. Oh, I know. I know which Doomsday I want to use. I'll use my Containment Doomsday. Sorry if this is the first you're seeing of Injustice. This is sort of just a character analysis, really. That's what it's meant to be. And I'm sorry there's no in-game sound right now because I have no idea how to have my mic and the in-game sound. I don't want it to be much of a character analysis if I didn't have my in-game sound. I don't know why I was just using Deathstroke. I forgot this is a character analysis, so I should be using my Superman. So basically, you can control whether or not you want to use his ability by blocking or not. If you don't block it, it's not going to use his ability. So that's the great thing about it. Alright, let's try to get... Alright, I'm going to show you his first special first. That didn't work. I'm going to have to show you again. Well, that killed him anyways. Oopsies. Okay, I'm going to show you all of his special attacks. So let's put him in our first slot. Now that I realize that. Alright, so I'm pretty sure his passive activates even if he's the first character you use. Yes, it does. Okay, that's good. I'm glad of that. And this guy has a Green Lantern on his team, so that might actually be a good thing so we can show off more special attacks without totally annihilating this team. Okay, I'm trying to get, okay. Basically, I'm trying to get him to, what I'm doing here, yeah, you see what I'm doing here is trying to get an opening to start attacking. That's what I was basically doing. So that's his first special. He punches 3 times. I have, like, his own personalized gear that was just added in the last update. Like his Clark Kent's glasses. It's a pretty good set of gear. Let me just let Killer Frost hit me a bunch. And, okay. I just reflected that. Next, I want to show off his ability, because I still haven't showed that off yet, but, oh man, I couldn't even show off his special attacks. These guys are just too easy, bro. That's the problem. So the problem is, I'm going to cut out the part where I recharge, because I gotta watch an ad for that. Okay, we're back. Just watched an ad, and we're back. I already said that. Alright. So, these guys have power drain, so this will be a good little way to test out. Oh, dang it, it's Chaos. Which means I'm about to get switched out any second now, so just use your ability, bro. Dang it! Okay, it is really hard to showcase a character in this game in, like, challenge mode, where you have all these different, things affecting the battle, although it does show how he performs in certain scenarios. Oh, really, bro? You want to tag out? Don't even do that without me. Okay. Oh, man. Chaos mode sucks when fighting, Sinestro. Because he just benefits from it. They totally do that intentionally, too. Alright, I would like to be able to use my, second attack. Alright, I'm gonna do only 110 per... Dang it, really? Okay. I'm sorry. I suck at this because I cannot even get him to use his second attack. I mean, without totally one-shotting. This is just his second attack. How am I gonna get his super? Though I guess super is sort of transitions, so you don't have to worry. Alright, you know, I'll just let him hit me a bunch, you know. So maybe I can show off his ability and talk to you about the character. So, I personally believe this is one of, if not the most powerful character to ever be added to this game, as of yet. Alright. Alright, I want to get an opening so I can attack him right. Alright, there we go. Boom. And then he comes down again, creates a crater. Looks awesome. And now we're going to try to show off his ability. So, see, he totally just ignores special attacks. Like the first... And I thought this was only the first time in the match, and I thought he was good. But then I reevaluated it and figured out it was every single time he tags in, he gains this buff. Every single time. Just think about that for a second. He would be a great tag team character. I honestly believe this would be a great addition to pretty much any team comp you could think of. Except maybe a dot team. Although I guess that could even work if he had, like, say, the Ibistic. But that's his super. It's the same as any other Superman character. Batman's super is, I'm pretty sure, the only character who's super changed. That changes between skins. Except maybe Green Lantern. His color changes, like, in his Red Lantern version. I'm surprised they don't have the Yellow Lantern version in the mobile game. But basically what I'm doing right now... Oh, I gotta... Cut real quick while I watch some ad. Okay, so what I'm doing right here is I'm basically trying to get the last Superman I need to promote my Superman. So once I get finished these last couple challenges, then I can get my Superman maxed out. I am going to max this Superman in this episode, which means I'm also going to level him up to 50, so sorry about that. You can just switch to the end. But this is also a character analysis, just to show you how he does in battle. He does pretty well in battle, if I do say so myself. He hits hard. He's got a crap ton of health. He is the tankiest character I've seen since MKX Scorpion existed. And I would go as far as say he is even tankier than that. Oh man, just look at that crit. Okay, I'll show you the gear I'm using, just so you know. This is the gear. I'm using both of his personalized gear and the Fourth World Gauntlet chest plate, which is legendary gear. I think this composition works pretty well. I'd use the full Fourth World set, but I'm still missing the mace. I will show you just how hard it is to get the mace. See, I have 4 of the chest plates, and I also have, where is it? 3 of the helmets, so I have 7 of total of the other ones, but I can't get a single Fourth World mace. I don't know why that is. Super weird. But I will try to get some of the other gears, too. Basically what this gear set does, gives them extra power gen and crits, disable specials on special one. That's the main reason I'm using this, because whenever he does a special one, it disables enemy specials. Why did I do that? That was an accident. It wasn't intentional. This allows him to heal, makes him tankier, basically. This also makes him tankier. So it's just basically a tank build. This isn't a very offensive build. It's a very defensive build. That's the thing. Very defensive build. But he's a very defensive character. I mean, if I had to say, I'd say he's more of a defensive character than an offensive character just because of his passive. Although he is very deadly, he can be quite a force to be reckoned with on the offensive side as well. He's basically a very balanced, well, I'm not going to say balanced, I mean all-around very good, very powerful character. Boom! Ah, just look at that. That his second special literally wiped out the entire enemy team. I know this is Max's character, and he's not exactly fighting Max characters, but, you know. Okay, so, let's continue. We're just rushing through these battles like nobody's business. It's great. All clear skies from here. I just saved up a crap ton of tickets to do this. I'm thinking I could have even done the Nightmare difficulty, although I've never actually done Nightmare difficulty without coining my way through some of the levels, if I'm being totally honest. I hope we can get this. Yeah, he didn't even block it. That's good. I really like this character. I mean, I have not been this excited for a character since, let me think, Reverse Flash. Reverse Flash was the last character I got super stoked for. He is very good, too. I love the Reverse Flash. But, if I had to say, this is basically an even more powerful version of the Reverse Flash, because his special allows him to, basically regenerate health and cleanse the effects of any special attack 3 times. Superman can technically do that an infinite number of times. Okay, so basically the only thing that's limiting him from the amount of times is how many times you can tag in and out between special attacks to keep you from taking too much damage. It's a great passive, I have to say. But I would not say that's a highlight. I would say the bonus 5% health and damage would be the highlight of his passive. But the invincibility is definitely good. It is definitely OP. Okay, we're about to wipe out this... Oh, you survived? Okay. But, a team I like to use with him, I like to use, Injustice 2 Superman, Arkham Origins Deathstroke, and, what is it, MKX Scorpion. That's my favorite team to use with him, because it's basically 3 of my personal favorite and most overpowered characters in this game. Basically, there's one thing they all have in common, here. They all get a bonus percentage boost, like in one stat, like attack or health, per promotion. Like Scorpion is health, Deathstroke is attack, and Superman's actually both. Which is what makes him so overpowered. Freakishly overpowered. I was about to say O-powerful. What is O-powerful? I don't even know. But hashtag O-powerful in the comments below if you watch this far. O-powerful. That is my new term. O-P-O-W-E-R-F-U-L. O-powerful. That's basically another way of saying OP or overpowered, I guess. But is that what I was going for? I don't even know what I was going for. But those are his heavy attacks. I've actually mostly been using his combos. But I would definitely recommend using tanky gear on this guy, because I think he's a super tank. He is a super tanky character. I mean, just look at those stats. 1,300 damage, 1,500 health. I remember when 1,200 damage... I remember when Blackest Night Batman was the hardest hitting character in the game. Let me see. He has a base damage of 1,000, and when it's after midnight, he basically gets a 20% damage boost, totaling 1,200 basic attack. And now, there's so many characters that have way more than that. And I remember, like, whoa, is it... 1,200 was... No, 1,350 was the maximum in health, and that was Shazam. Whoa, what a coincidence. We're actually fighting Shazam right now. Well, not him, but, you know, the guy on the bottom, you know, we're about to be fighting Shazam. He's in the queue, in our opponents. But basically, I remember when he had the highest stat total in the game, was it 2,400? Yeah, I think it was, yeah, it was 2,400. And now this Superman character, he has 2,800. Basically, he has what is that? What is that, like 25% extra health? I'm not going to do the math while I'm in a battle right now, but just look how freakishly powerful he is. I don't know. I think this character is pretty overpowered. Every single character, it feels like they just get more and more powerful. But this one has been the most powerful by far in a long time. I mean, much more, you know, in drastic of an improvement, I would say. So we're almost there to getting... Well, what is this saying? Oh, the last promotion. So I'm sorry. Maybe I should have streamed this, but as soon as Aquaman Injustice 2 comes out, I will definitely do a video on him. Technically, he's already out, but you gotta get him in like a special booster pack, and I would rather wait till his challenge mode. I'm guessing his challenge mode is going to be the next one in like a week. Although I could be wrong, they've mixed it up before, like pranked on me, pulled the wool over my eyes, made me think that he would, like, certain characters would be the next one. Like, you'd think they would release all the newer characters and challenges one after the other, but that's not necessarily true. They added 4 characters in this update, so it could be any of them. It could be Amicon, Catwoman. It could be, what is it, Teen Titans Raven? Was the other one? Yeah. Or it could be Aquaman. So, who knows. Right now, it's Superman. So, if you don't have this game, or if you do have this game and you haven't gotten on in a while, this is the character I would recommend getting on to get. I'm sorry, there's no sound. I know that must suck for you guys, having no sound, but I'm working on it. I don't have a lot of resources at my disposal, if I'm being totally honest. And I am being honest right now. Wait, why are all my... Oh, Hawk Girl, duh. She disables your special attacks. Totally forgot. That's like, what is this challenge that disables... Oh, well played, Batman. Well played. I don't even know why I kept tapping after he evaded that. Oh, I totally just realized I could have gotten out of that. I don't know. These new Dawn of Justice characters, they made them so difficult to get. Like, the only way to get Batman was, like, in the booster pack, and I ended up spending, like, 5 million gold, and I only got one Batman. One. Like, that is ridiculous, okay? And I already have, like, almost all the characters in the game maxed out. I used to play this game way too much. I used to play this game for hours. I probably have, like, 200 hours on this game if there was, like, a tracker for that or something. But basically, I almost got this Superman maxed out in just, like, over the weekend. So, I think that's pretty impressive. I don't usually do it that fast. Actually, I don't know. Do I? No. I wish I had the Riddler's cane. That would make it even faster, because that, like, increases the XP you get. Okay, you know what? I'm sorry. Just die, please. There we go. I just wanted to finish that guy off, so we can rush through it to get to the final promotion. I want to show you guys his final stats. Alright, we're almost to the boss battle. You can see it right there. Alright, let's go. Let's get to the boss. Alright, he's the next battle. So let's just rush through this one. I'm sorry, I'm just going to use my favorite Deathstroke character. I love this character, by the way. Unfortunately, apparently there's a bug that his first attack is no longer unblockable, and if you actually do get 100% on it, your opponent's specials become unblockable. Which is really bad. It actually, like, ends up turning the tide of the battle in your opponent's favor, which is horrible. Alright, let's get into the final battle. I wish we didn't have to use Doomsday, but unfortunately, that's just the case. Alright, we're gonna make a rule for ourselves where we have to use our Superman until he dies. We can't switch out. Because that's basically what we're reviewing right here, right? It's the Superman. And this is Batman vs. Superman. Superman we're fighting now, right? I think, yeah. They have 9 Superman characters in the game right now, in case you were wondering. Oh, they got a swipe for that. Boom, got him. Got him. Oh, his ability actually made him invincible back.